Hey, what's up, guys? This is Matt. We're here bringing you some Planet Coaster. This series, we're going to be doing a challenge park, and we're going to see if we can get it to go on the harder difficulty. It's the most difficult version of this game, and let's see, where do we want to go? We don't want to do custom, that's a little bit too much. Let's just go deciduous. I think we get good variety out of the deciduous part here. Park name. We're gonna name this the mostly average park. And like I said, we are doing it on harder. And we'll see how it is. I imagine this first episode's going to be pretty slow. But yeah, we'll see what we can get. We'll see you here once we get into the game. Oh, that was awfully quick. And we're going to go ahead and pause it immediately because I know you will start hemorrhaging money very quickly. Let's take a look here. We have some challenges available. Restaurant, we're not going to be building a restaurant right away, so we're just going to go ahead and delete that because there's no way we're going to get that. Let's take a look and see what types of rides we have. Wow, I don't believe that the last time I played this we had any of these rides. I want to say it was just these two. So we're gonna go with just the main game to start out here, and then as we start getting a little bit more, then we'll go into the studios. Well, we're probably not going to build that ride. We'll start bringing in the magnificent rides because I definitely want to do a Grand Carousel at some point. The Ascendance and Hyper Jump are really awesome attractions. That wouldn't be beneficial anyway at the beginning of this. The classic rides collection, yeah, there's definitely some good ones in here as well. And vintage, yeah, there's some good rides in there as well. So we're going to start out with the main game. We'll see how far we can get. You're going to get all raw footage here of me either failing or finding a way to be successful. First thing we got to do, we know we have $2,000, which is not a lot. We got to think about our plan here. Our path cannot be very large. We definitely don't want that path, even though it's probably cheaper. Is it cheaper? It's not cheaper. It should be cheaper, but it's not cheaper. We're just going to go ahead and build this out. We'll go 4 for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to plan that we have some land here. We're going to turn our entrance sideways at some point. Have you enter this way. That way we can build up our little entryway here once we start to get a little bit more money, because we need to build an attraction basically right in this area. And we're going to build my least favorite attraction, the Wild Blue. It is just horrible in my opinion, but we're going to do it because you need to, and we're going to hopefully rotate it a reasonable way. We'll go ahead and put it out just like this, that way that's pretty decent there. Alright, so what we need to consider is where our exit's going to be. Our exit needs to be the best location for all of these guys to get out as quickly as possible. Anyone that's on the ride. So we are already almost out of money, which is kind of scary. So we'll be doing a lot of fast forwarding here. But you have 12 people, more than 12 people. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I did count correctly. 12 people. And the shortest route for all of them is most likely if they just come straight out and go right here. Because if you put it down here, this guy has to walk out and then come this way. Hopefully none of them have to go out this way, but you never know. So our entrance doesn't really matter as much. We just need to make sure that we have enough space. We don't want it to be super far away. So we'll put it real close there. And then our exit, like I said, going to go right there. Now, one thing we need to pay attention to, this isn't going to cost us too much here, is our money as we're building path, because we need to have money to get our prestige up. We're going to go ahead, let's see, what's a fun gray path? No. Brick path? Yeah, why not? That doesn't look too bad. We're gonna up the angle snap to 45 degrees because I think that might be our best option. I don't think we're gonna need to zigzag too much here. Actually, we're gonna probably just turn this off for now and try and get this to be straight. And we'll take the length all the way down to the end. And because I have that on 0, it's not going to do anything. Alright, so there we go. We have $205 to get this up. But let's go ahead and... what are we going to name this? Let's call this... Orbiter. Yeah, why not? We're going to come back to the ticket price in a second. Our color, for whatever reason, I envision this being white. Not super sure why, but I am. Maybe we'll have some, although red's kind of a good idea for this. And then we'll bring some more, maybe we can do black? No, let's do some white. Let's go back to some white. We'll go very two-tone on this. Maybe we'll go black here. I don't know what that changed. I have no idea what that changed. But yeah, that's great. Operator color, we'll make him red and black. And our little entrance guy over here, entrance guy, alright, red and black. So then we have the orbiter, which it really bothers me that there's a little bit here, but it's fine. The angle doesn't matter that much. It looks fine. Don't worry about it. So I keep telling myself. And alright, so we are in deciduous. We're going to try and stick with that nature region as much as we can. We'll mix in some other stuff later on. Let's see, what is our 35%? Ooh, that's not good. That is not good at all. So let's go up here and see what kind of financials. I didn't want to take a loan. I wanted to get this done as much as I could, but not looking good. Oh, we got a new challenge. Let's take a look and see what that is. Why does it want me to build a restaurant? I don't have the money to build a restaurant. $3,000 for 50%. Let's go ahead and let's take the small one for now, just to get enough in here. We also, before I forget and start up, we need to build a ride. or get another ride here. Thrill ride, suspend your belief. Or the twist and spin. Twist and spin, I don't know. I don't know which ones these are. This might be the insanity. I think this is the whirligig, which is a pretty good gentle ride, but I don't think I'm interested in that. I think we're gonna go for this, and this is gonna be a... No, let's not do that. Let's go for the whirligig. Let's go for the small one. I think that'll be easier to purchase. We're gonna do $1,000 because either way, I think we're gonna be in debt at this point, and we're gonna need that other loan to bail us out already. So let's take a look here, and we need to try and get some more scenery into this area, jam-packed into this area. Let's take off our deciduous. We're gonna flower it up. Let's see, what are we at? 64%. Holy cow. Let's go ahead and start hemorrhaging money. I think this might be enough at... Actually, let's go ahead and we'll add an animation. That third one may or may not make a difference. It may cost us money in the end, but at least we can say we're trying. Oh, we need to change music. Not gonna be listening to that this entire time I'm playing. Where is the music? That's not the music. We'll leave it on, but we're gonna put it at 0, or actually, we'll do it so they can pretend to hear it at 10%. 10%. Flight of the Valkyrie. Not my. I do enjoy it, but not that much. So we're gonna keep that pretty low, so I don't need to worry about it. We should have the prestige on this 877. Holy moly. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. So 877 divided by 35, $25.05. That is pretty insane. Not 2505, 25. Oh, I guess it is 2505, but not 22,500. Now we got the orbiter open for business, and we are going to hopefully see some people flood in here, because we're at $900. what these guys say. Park entry is free. Didn't even bat an eye over here at Orbiter. We have some people that do want to go on it, so that's good. Let's hope we get those people to come in here. Nope. Alright, they're not. There we go. Now we got some people. Orbiter looks ace. That... Yes, sure. I never used that phrase in my life, but, you know, it could just be a different culture. Let's see, maybe we can get some other stuff in here. 93%. Man, those rose bushes. We got another challenge. Hopefully it's not to build a restaurant, because that's still not going to happen regardless of how bad you want us to do it, Planet Coaster. We're not building a restaurant. Let's go ahead and have 34 people visit your restaurant for 1 month in a row. Not going to be doing that. So, alright, we do got people buying or in here. If we've made some money somehow, that's great news. Let's go ahead and see where our research is. We're at 43%. We're just spending $1,000 a month. We're going to go ahead and fast forward our way through. And hopefully we'll have a quick way to get another ride. Alright, and we have our research project. Let's go ahead and bring this back down to speed so we don't just start hemorrhaging money. The whirly rig, as I expected. So that's a good thing. We do need to try and get something else. So this is obviously the teacups. I don't think I'm ready for that one yet. Let's go ahead and let's do the suspend your disbelief. $500 a month. Estimated research cost, $1,000. That's perfectly fine, I believe. Well, you know what? Why not? It doesn't cost us anything. It does cost us more to research it faster. I thought that was 1,000, so 500 a month, every dollar from this point forward, I think is going to be crucial. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can get the whirly rig. Oh, it's a cheap one too. Now what we're going to do is we'll throw this in here. Give ourselves a nice bit of space. Our entrance is going to go over here so we can use some of this scenery. Our exit, that should be fine to get people out there. We do need to build out our path though. Let's go ahead and do that. That's fine. This guy can come down here, just as you would expect. And let's get our... Cute, we don't need the length to be ginormous here. And... that should be fine. Let's take a look and see what our... 73%, that's pretty darn good. I have this whole side I can mess with, so that shouldn't take too much here. Prestige is at 235. let's take us. Let's call this the Navigator. That seems like a fun little name for an attraction. What kind of cycles do we have? Clockwise, 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 anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise. Why not? We'll switch this one to clockwise, and we have 4 of each. Maybe that'll increase our prestige a little bit. Oh, I forgot to do this. That shouldn't make a difference here. We forgot to make this full load. I take this out and then I make this an absurd number. I don't disable this because if for some reason people get stuck on this and no one else is wanting to ride, I don't want that I don't want them to just infinitely sit there. So I just go ahead and put it on something long enough, and then eventually it'll start up and they'll go away. Oh, the Whirly Rig, the best soundtrack in the game. But even if I play this for an extended period of time, I'm gonna get bored with it. Hopefully that'll be 100%. Yes, it is. Alright, let's see what our prestige is. 413. This is going to be a pretty expensive gig here. Let's see here. 413 divided by 35. 1180 for a small little Ferris wheel, which is just fine. There we go. And let's go ahead and get this open. We are going to change some of the colors here quick. The ride color, I do like the color of this. But what do we change here? We need this to be like a dark brown. I kind of like that. That looks good. What else? What's blue here? The back piece, that can be like an off black. That's pretty nice. I don't even know what off black is, but that's okay. Alright, let's see. Maybe these guys can be like a deep purple, like that. And the spots, we're just going to bring him down, make them... What if we did like, ooh, there we go. That's the ticket. Our operator color, we'll make him black with the light, or not black, deep purple with light purple. It seems pretty nice. And then this person out here, deep purple with the light purple. And there we go. So that should do us pretty good here. I think we've had a pretty good start here, so I think I'm going to wrap the episode up here. So far, pretty boring park. We got the Wild Blue, which is, I'm surprised hasn't broken down yet, to be honest, which is making us a little bit of money. And then the Whirligig, which we researched and got instead of the carousel. Which carousel we'll have to put in the next episode, and then we'll figure it out from there. So if you did like this and you want to see more of this, make sure you hit that like button. If you think I could have done anything better, leave it in the comments. And other than that, I just hope to see you back in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.